I mean, I don't have an announcement. No, I was just gonna talk about the this C9 thing, I guess.
I vote you Peck.
I mean, I don't know. It's not that much. I mean, Markhart's question earlier was like, I have to ask if you can give any information about why this is happening or what Jack had to say about it. Seems crazy to me. The reason I became a C9 fan, and the only reason I am one in general, any insight. And, I mean, pretty much it just seemed like there were some people that didn't want to play with me anymore. It was not only me, it was the bot lane. Like, they wanted a new bot lane. So, it was potentially one of us, potentially both of us. But they knew they wanted to change. And I didn't agree with the opinion. And I told them that. I said it's the wrong choice, but if you want that, sure. And I mean, they were telling me I could, like, fight for the spot, essentially, like, try to earn it back. But the other guy, whoever they would get, would be starting. And I thought about that for a little bit, but don't want to do that. Because that's not something that I really agree with. I mean, all of the benchings were pretty awkward for me. The Duffy one was fine. It wasn't really a benching, but the first one was just unreasonable. So, yeah, I did not want to compete for my spot. Because to me, it's just like, I would not feel right in that situation. Because then it feels like I'm trying to fight back my spot against people that didn't want me to be there. Or with people that didn't want me to be there. And I'd pretty much just be blue-balled. When I don't think that I deserve that type of treatment, essentially. So, I mean, that wasn't even, like, the biggest decision or anything. Like, I mean, the biggest decision would be, like, if I go to another team or just stream for now.
No sneakers.
Like I said, it's not a permanent not playing competitive. I could just take a split off, could take 2 splits off. I don't know. It really depends. Like, maybe I'll try the streaming thing. It's not fun or whatever. Maybe I go to a different team for spring and it's like shit. Or, I mean, you know, the whole year maybe. Like, it just doesn't work out. I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of things that could happen. Yeah, I mean, there's also more opportunities for me outside of just those two, but those are the 2 things that I would want to do. So those are my choices currently. And like I said, I don't know about what is happening currently. Free agency just started. So, like, all this stuff's starting to go into full effect. Like, people could just verbally do things. Like, they could be like, hey, I'll sign with you. But they can't actually do it until today, like earlier. So now things will start moving and, like, my options will become more clear. You didn't hear the 2 options? Well, okay, I said I have more than just 2, but the ones that I want to do are just playing pro for a different team. Whoever that might be, like, whatever I think looks good and is, like, a good deal for me. Or doing streaming for however long. Like, maybe I do streaming and it's really successful and I have a ton of fun with it, or maybe I just have a shitload of fun with it. Or either way. And I just keep doing that for however long. Is role swapping an option? I mean, my passion is for AD carry. I would never really consider myself a mid lane player. That would be my secondary role anyways. Receive an offer from a foreign region? I don't think I'd consider that. It'd be really awkward. The only one that wouldn't even be that awkward would be EU, but like, it'd still be awkward. Definitely get a lot of unnecessary criticism. Yeah, so I mean, on that topic, I'm very certain that a lot of the like random criticism that I get completely like started even like my teammates, I guess, even doubting me. I'm pretty sure it got into the community's heads and whoever in my teammates' heads. That I was like at fault for anything. I'm like, I mean, I'm not saying I always played super well, but I do believe that that is the seed of destruction. Because, I mean, there's just so much random shit that is just so, like, overblown and, like, overstated. Because, you know the sneaky in lane meme, right? Like, the whole time, it's just been a meme. Like, it started with one game I played against Double Lift, where I trolled a matchup, and he thought I'm just bad in lane overall from that. And then, like, from now on, it's like, no matter what I do, it's sneaky in lane, regardless of win or lose. And, like, no one can ever see me in a good light anymore when I play from laning phase. Even Double Lift himself. Like, I was listening to him talk earlier. Like, he said something along the lines of... he was, like, praising me. Like, he was saying some good things. And then he also said some troll things. It was like... it was on his stream, by the way, not the Travis thing. It was like, I crushed him in the same matchup from both sides, or something. And I don't know what he was talking about, because
maybe Terry's a chance of OGs finding a new team, new roster. Impact Jensen sneaky Meteos return.
Because I mean, I keep having to double check all of this information that people claim about me, but it's like, we didn't play the same matchup. Like, we didn't play one side and then you played the other side. Every matchup was different in, like, the finals and the 2 games we played against each other. And then I checked as well. There was one game where he did beat me, and I'll give him credit for that. It was, like, the first game where I played Sever. He played Cyricon. I don't think I played that well. My first death, I trolled. And there was just one death, and I was down a lot of CS. I agree, that game was bad. Maybe I'm just not that good at laning on Sivir, but actually, yeah, the other game in the split, he killed me when I was Sivir. Well, we both killed each other. He died, I died. But like, pretty much what I'm saying is, like, all of the truth is just overblown. Like, people say that these are literally just random people, and I don't actually care about them, but it's like, it's spread so far that people go as far as to say Sneaky loses lane every game. He's always down CS. He will never get you an advantage. He never gets pressure. That type of stuff. It's just like completely wrong, not even close to the truth. The complete opposite of the truth. Like, I may not be getting kills in lane, but it's just completely off. But it's what the truth has become in the community's eyes that has led my teammates. Like, it's happened so much that it's led my teammates to even believe that I'm not good. Like, they're not telling me this, but it's just what I understand from why they didn't want to play with me. Well, it's not like pros really listen to random writers. It's just like, subtle influence. Like I said, it plants a seed into your mind. Like, you start doubting your teammates. I'm not second guessing my skills. I mean, I had to rewatch some of our games just to like prove to myself that all of the things that are being said are completely false. Just to make sure I'm not like oblivious or delusional. just for my own sake. Like, I did have to do that, but that was a while ago.
Wonderful.
I just rewatched our games. I mean, like before playoff happens. Before playoffs happened, I was doing that a bit. I was like looking at our stats from the games. I already told you about them. It was like when I looked at it at the time, it was like we had completely even 2v2 kills, 2v2 deaths, and 2v3 kills and 2v3 deaths. Like, I think we had one 2v2 kill and one 2v2 death, and like 3 2v3 kills and 3 2v3 deaths. And we had one gank work, the whole split. And it was when I was playing Sonatom, or Sonateric actually. And then like people were saying we lose every game or something, like lose lane. I was like, okay. Not right. Like, I looked at my stats during the season, towards the very end, and we were like, I would literally consider ourselves the most neutral bot lane, like me and Zazel. At the time, like, I think we missed like 2 or 3 games. Like, I didn't count 2 or 3 games because they didn't happen yet when I looked at it. I was just saying we're just the most even bot lane, but it was like we were being looked at as if we're like the most negative bot lane, like the worst one. And I'm not saying I shouldn't be smurfing. Like, I want to be smurfing, and for sure, like, I think it sucks that I wasn't able to. In hindsight, like, I think a lot of it had to do with not understanding the meta well enough, like which matchups were really good for us. I mean, part of it was like pick, ban, sack. Like, we were a lot more willing to not pick our priority lanes until later in the split for summer. When we started caring about our picks, like, it's not like we didn't care, we were just way more willing to let the rest of the team choose what they thought they needed to win the game. So we would just be picking later. Like, once we started pushing our picks in pick ban, the game felt so much better. Like, we didn't really care at all about Zyra Khan the whole time until towards the end. And we started having this, like, super draft plan around Zyra Khan. And the game just felt so easy. Like, whatever it was. Like, it was mainly the, like, with the Morg counter pick. And we had Draven, we had Kate. Sometimes we take Khan, sometimes we counter. A lot of the talks about, like, replacing me were not done to my face. I mean, I tried talking to the team about
Wonderful.
like what our problems were after Worlds, but
You'll always be my favorite type of snacky.
it seemed like some of them were holding back info on what they thought was wrong. I started having to speak up a lot more. Because it seemed like our synergy was getting off sync more for whatever reason. Or like specifically for early game stuff.
Do you still harbor any ill will towards any players currently on C9, or are things generally good?
I mean, not really, but yeah, I mean, obviously.
Bro,
Like,
I just want the teal mark.
obviously people, like I already said earlier, like, didn't want to play with me.
Sorry everyone's gonna be poking this fresh wound, but are you being optioned with other teams? Or can you not talk about it?
I already said that I don't know, like, I mean, I wouldn't even tell you which ones, but there's potential stuff, yeah. I don't know how likely it is.